If you're listening to this episode, you've come a long way into the fundraising process. In fact, you're almost at the end. The VC's investment committee needs to give the green light on the investment. So, should you just lay back and wait? Think again. Welcome back to the Fundraising on the Go, the podcast where we unravel the mysteries of fundraising for startups. I am your host, Otito Dosumu, and I'm excited to have you join us today. In our previous episodes, we have explored the different types of due diligence and how you can prepare for them. Today, we are diving into the final decision-making process of investors. Now, let's shed some light on the ultimate decision-making process. Every venture capital firm has its unique process, but they all have one thing in common, which is the investment committee. The IC, Investment Committee for short, serves as the central decision-making body within the venture capital firm, composed of its most senior partners or advisors. Once the IC decides to invest in your startup, the negotiation phase ends with the signing of the term sheet. Here are 4 strategies to enhance your chances of winning the IC's approval. Number 1 is to understand the investor's process. Get insights into the investor's decision-making process. Learn about key dates and milestones to align your efforts effectively. It is essential to abide by the deadlines and timelines for the investors. A good practice to have is to send materials that investors have requested as quickly as possible. Never make them wait for long periods of time before hearing back from you. A second strategy is to build strong relationships. Venture capital is a relationship business, so it's important for you to forge connections not only with your primary contact, but also with other partners within the venture capital firm. This is because your primary contact, as well as other stakeholders within the firm, will be your biggest advocates when defending your company at the investment committee. A network of advocates can influence the IC's decision in your favor. Another strategy is to proactively communicate your progress to investors. It is important for you to keep investors updated on your startup's achievements and milestones that align with their investment criteria. You can let investors know about new awards you might have received or new customers that you have acquired. And anything that shows that you are making good progress will be important to share with investors. This generally demonstrates momentum and strengthens your case for the IC. Finally, constantly seek for feedback. After interactions with investors, it is very important to ask for feedback. Receiving feedback can help you improve your fundraising process. It can help you understand what is missing in your company or what you need to explain better. Constantly asking for feedback shows your commitment to improvement and can address any concerns they may have. Also, asking for feedback shows that you are coachable and willing to adapt to strategy if necessary. In summary, it is important to understand investors' process and be proactive, build and nurture relationships, be transparent in your communication, and willing to learn and improve by asking for feedback constantly. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will dive into the closing phase of the fundraising process and what comes next. Thank you for tuning in to the Fundraising on the Go. See you in the next episode.